Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Alright, before we move off here, I actually forgot to do one thing last episode. And that is switch everybody back to Slayer Overdrive. Yeah. Because I do want to get everybody's overdrives recharged as well. And I will actually be attempting to get our Aeon's overdrives charged, so Ifrit, Shiva, Bahamut, Anima as well, and then obviously the others, as I previously mentioned, I'll just be relying on Yuna's grand summon to fill theirs, so yeah. So yeah, the main single summons, I guess you could say. So yeah, Ifrit, Shiva, Bahamut, and Anima, so yeah. Yeah, charging them at some point, and I will be attempting to charge everybody else's as well. So yeah. Let's go. Now, kind of along the same vein as the Omega Ruins, I'm actually going to off-screen and then run into two enemies in this area, because they're the only two enemies in this area that we have not encountered before. So yeah, it's going to go around and run into those two enemies, so just so you've got an idea of how I intend to deal with them. And especially one particular one is extremely important because, well, you'll see when we run into them. And yeah, so I'll go off and run into them, and then after we've done that, then since I don't need anybody else to get any more NEAP, I'll just strap on no encounters, and we'll just go through here because this place is a labyrinth. So yeah. Pardon me. Alright, so yeah, let's go see what the first one is. And here's the first one. Alright. This is Exo-Ray. Alright, and then obviously we've got the floating death there, I believe. Oh no, it's an Araman. Never mind. Alright. Oh, okay, floating deaths aren't here. It's just Araman. Anyways. Alright, so first up, we want to take care of one of the Exo-Rays, and actually, no, we can probably take care of... Yeah, I'll take care of one of the Exo-Rays and the Araman. Alright, so the Exo-Ray, 7,400 hit points. You need to do 11,100 damage to overkill it. Not resistant to physical or magical attacks. Agility of 14. Weak to fire. Absorbs ice, thunder, and water. Immune to darkness and zombie. 20% resistant to sleep and silence. Zanmato level of 1. And you can steal 3 silence grenades or an ether from it as well. And you can actually bribe it for turbo ethers as well. Hint, hint. So yeah. Alright, first up, let's bring in Wakka. Let's take out the Araman first. Alright, and then... Let's see if Tidus can one-shot him. Awesome. And now we need Riku back in to bribe. This is what we need the 150,000 gil for, because we need 30 turbo ethers. How many do we have? We got 5 of them, so hopefully bribing 150 grand should be enough.
Take it. Leave us alone, okay?
We need at least 25. Now let's see how many we got. We got 30. Huzzah! Awesome. So with that, where is the Astral Spear? We want to put a magic booster on Kimahri's Astral Spear. And there we go. Alright, so there's only one more enemy that I want to run into, so I'll go find it off screen.
will share your pain with you.
And here is the second one. The Behemoth King. As you can see at the top there, courtesy of Censor, says retaliates with Meteor when defeated. Yes. So the key to defeating this guy is surviving when you defeat him. So there's actually a couple. I believe there's actually a couple of ways you can do it. One is a bit more predictable than the other, and I'm going to go with the one that's predictable. Alright, so first up, alright, so Behemoth King, 67,500 HP to 5,000. Blah, blah, blah. Yes or yes. 67,500 HP. Need to do 13,560 damage to overkill. Expect your physical and magical attacks to do about 90% of their normal damage. Agility of 27. No elemental affinities. Immune to sleep, silence, darkness, poison, petrification, slow, zombie, threaten, death, delay, eject, armor break, mental break. He is 80% resistant to power break and magic break. Has Zanmato level of 2. And yeah, so that's that as far as the status effects go. And you can steal a healing spring or 2 twin stars from it as well. And you can actually bribe it for 3 stars. So yeah, for some 3 stars. Alright, so how do we intend to do this? Well, kind of like the same idea.
Well then, what next?
With all the other big enemies we've dealt with. Hitting with Demi. That's what, about 45 grand or so, and then blah, blah, blah. I don't know, I lost track already. Alrighty, actually, you know what? Let's bring in Kimahri. I think he should be able to. He's gonna top out at 10k, I believe. You may be wondering, well, why'd you put magic booster on there if he's only going to be capped at 99.99? Well, that boost basically pretty much means that any attack that comes from him has a good chance of just hitting, being 10 grand. So it's a fairly reliable way of making sure that you can take him. You know, what's the word? What am I trying to say here? He's a reliable source of damage, I guess you'd say, in terms of keeping track of how much damage you're doing, kind of thing. So yeah, alright, let's get Tidus back in. Alright, so we got about 10 grand to go. I want to finish him off with Wakka, so hopefully this is 5 grand. Let's see if Wakka can finish him off with the capture ability. Not quite. This could suck. Okay. Well, it'll still suck, but not as bad as it could have. I believe he can cast Flare, so yeah. That can hurt. Let's just Dispel to get rid of Protect. There we go, and let's try it again with Wakka. So yeah, if you capture him, he doesn't use Meteor, because I guess technically he isn't dead, so yeah. Keep in mind, you can only do that 10 times before your luck runs out, so yeah. The other way to defeat him would be to rely on the counterattacks from your celestial weapons. But yeah, it's just... I mean, you could rely on that, but... I don't know. I guess that is technically an option, but really, you should only need to run into 10, especially if you're capturing, because as soon as you capture the 10, you don't need to run into them anymore. So yeah, and considering how deadly they are to actually kill, I'd actually recommend just run away, not worth the effort kind of thing. So yeah, once you get the 10, you should be good to go, and you use everything else to level up if you need to. So yeah. Alright, so with that taken care of, let's put new encounters on, and let's explore this labyrinth, if you will, because it indeed is a labyrinth, and not having to edit out battles will definitely make things go a bit smoother for me. So yeah, yeah, let's just keep going, since we don't need to worry about any battles long here. So yeah, all right. Which way do we go? Well, I'm just going to be showing you the directions in which there is stuff to go. You can go up to the northeast here. That'll just loop you around to the same spot. But I'm going to go this way. Instead, oh, I got waterfall. I want that treasure chest. So yeah, in this labyrinth, so to speak, there are variations in elevation, which result in that kind of stuff. So yeah, chests that you can only, or paths you can only go one direction in, kind of thing. And yeah, so this intersection here meets up with the other path to the southeast there that we were just at. Got another chest and waterfall there, and got another chest up there. Well, we can't get up there, so yeah, let's go down here. Alright, another intersection here. Let's go south. And in this little niche over here, we get a phantom ring for Yuna. What does this have on it? I believe it should have water, fire, and lightning eater on it. Yep. I guess if you got the items for it, you can probably put ice eater on there too if you like. But, and then if you carefully go over here, without going over the waterfall first, you can get a special sphere. What's so special about it? Well, in our case, we're actually going to be using it for Riku, and we're going to be teaching her the flee command. Now, it'll be a bit quicker for us to be able to get out of battles. So yeah, that could come in handy, especially since well, I guess we got no encounters on, but just the idea of having a second person with flee on, someone very quick, I find to be a worthwhile use for it, I guess. Alright, where is, that's Yuna. There's Tidus, where's flee? Flee is, that's cheer, that's flee. Alright. It's a shame we couldn't keep the cursor up there. I'm like quickly scanning with my eyes here so I can pick it up. Where is it? Okay, that's Auron. No. Oh, there we go. I suppose I could have zoomed out and it would have made it that much easier on myself, but you know, I unintentionally like to do things the hard way, so yeah. Alright, let's not go down that waterfall. Let's head up here. Go north, and let's go to the northwest here to get an elixir. Let's continue to the east here. Okay, let's head down. No, not down there yet. I don't believe. Okay, so it's this way. To get to this chest. Again, careful. You get a wizard lance. Ooh, sounds like something familiar we've seen before. And this is actually this is literally, I believe, this. No, not exactly the same as the wizard ace we got for Waka a while back, but it's there. So yeah. All it's missing is the magic plus 20%, I believe. So yeah, put that on yourself. You can put magic booster on there as well, but you know, we've got our own weapon. Alright. And in here, we got a level 3 key sphere. Always good to find those. Considering how rare and quote unquote difficult they are compared to find, or they are to find compared to other ones, so yeah. Alright, there's a save sphere here, so let's heal up. Let's double check our equipment here. Alright, got the Survivor, we want the Victorious, Astral Sword, Phoenix Shield, Miraso. Basically, Phoenix Bracer, Nirvana, Phantom Ring, oops. Onion Knight, Phantom Bangle, World Champion, Comeback. Pearl Spear, Red Armlet. We've still got that thing on us, and it still has a use, obviously, so yeah. And let's make sure the formation is the way I'd like it to be. It pretty much is. Alright. Let's heal up, and let's continue on. You've got to be kidding.
Don't you ever give up? Sin has chosen me. I am part of sin. I am one with sin forever. Immortal.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Yunalesca, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
By all means, try. You should thank me. Your death means your father's life.
And I forgot to mention, but yeah, I did charge up all of the Aeons, so all of them except for Yojimbo and the Mega Sisters. So yeah, and as you can see, Riku and Auron have theirs charged up, and so does Wakras. So yeah, got those done in between battles between the Exo Rays and the Behemoth King there. So yeah. All right, here we go. We've got Seymour Omnis. 80,000 hit points, 15,000 damage to overkill him. Highly resistant to physical attacks. Expect those to do about 25% of the normal damage, and resistant to magical attacks. Expect those to do just over half their normal damage. No elemental affinities, other than what you see here. Yeah, it looks like it just basically his elemental affinities, from what I can gather, is based on these wheels here. Obviously, we've got 4 different colors on each side, and each one, well, there's, as you can see this thing, it says he absorbs fire and he's weak to ice. So anytime you've got 4 of the same, so basically each of those colors are the different elements. So red is fire, yellow is lightning, blue is water, and purple, I guess you could say, is ice. I think that's it. I might have gotten the water and the ice mixed up there, but I think that is what it is. So yeah, his affinities are based on what's facing him. Problem is, if you have 4 of the same element facing him, he goes nuts with magic, and specifically with that element. So that's why we've got all that elemental protection on, so we can have a pretty decent chance at surviving it. So yeah, the music just made me stop talking there for a bit, just because how awesome it is, but yeah. Alright, so other than that, he is immune to sleep, silence, darkness, poison, petrification, slow, zombie, threaten, death, provoke, doom, distillers, demi, delay, eject, power break, and magic break. Zanmato level of 1, and you can steal a shining gem or a supreme gem from him as their rare steal. He has an agility of 40, so he's not that slow, so heads up there. And yeah, obviously you can't bribe him, so yeah. Alright. Pardon me. First up, no, you can't use Demi on him, so... Oh, and in order to change the elements, you just basically hit any of these. So first up, let's... weak to ice. Let's see what Flare does. Versus, I probably should have done 1 Flare, 1 Ice, just to see exactly what the difference was. So 78, 27... I probably could use a mental break on him. So I'm probably going to be using magic for this. Alright. Let's try Blizzaga. 7-8 grand for Flare, and 8 grand, and Oh, so it looks like Blizzard might be the way to go. Alright. Mental break on him. That should make things a bit easier. One Faraga. Two Faraga. Three Faraga. Obviously, if you let him do this, this is going to be a long battle, so yeah. Where's I guess Riku's probably good enough for this. Let's do this. Whoops, I didn't want to use that. I want to use Al Bhed Potion. Darn it! Let's see how she does with Blizzaga here. That's more like it. Alright. Actually, I kind of want to get Riku on the God Hand. There we go. Al Bhed Potions. Well, the only one that needs it is Auron, so I might as well bring in Yuna. She's got elemental protection on her, so yeah. Curaga. It's gonna rotate them.
But there is no salvation for the damned. Rest in peace in eternal darkness.
Good job, Seymour. Good job. Par for the course. Alright. A little bitter on that one, but you know. How many times has it been so far? Actually, how much HP does he have left? Well, let's just, No, not Yuna. I wanted to attack one of the other things. Oh, well. Well, everybody else is pretty much out of turn, so let's give Wakka a turn. Let's go with that one. So yeah, you hit it. It rotates, so yeah. But this should finish him off.
Now! Yuna, send him!
Right!
So, it is you, after all, who will send me. But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Sin will be right behind you.
And yeah, I forgot that he dropped level 3 key spheres, even though it was looking me in the face here, but, well, it's just one. Alright, this looks consistent. This will have to wait until next time for us to explore. If you enjoyed the video, remember to please hit like on your way out. Hit subscribe, or consider subscribing and enabling notifications for yourself so you can keep up with the series here and any future uploads. Keep in mind I do not upload on Thursdays and Fridays, and if any other video during the week does not receive a video, be sure to check my feed at twitter.com/intrepid83 to see any updates regarding that type of situation, and the link to that is in the video description. And if you can think of any friends, family, anybody else you think may enjoy this series as well, be sure to shoot them the link to the playlist that is in the video description as well, so that they can join in the fun here, so they can watch it and enjoy it as well. And as always, comments are welcome. Just please keep them spoiler-free and speculation-free for the sake of those who have not experienced this game and its story. And again, as I said, iterated previously, I am going to be rather harsh with regards to any quote-unquote punishments for spoilers, so yeah, from here on out. So yeah, just please be very careful with your comments, and everything should be fine. Alright? Oh yeah, and spoilers include any names, places, events that have not happened yet, that have not been mentioned by the game yet, and have not been mentioned by me through commentary. Alright? This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.